at NMIMS Mumbai and welcome to this podcast. In this podcast, I will teach you how to multiply your productivity by a factor of 100. We live in a world right now where productivity, and in particular what I call exponential productivity, has never been so important. We live in a world where focus is more valuable than even your intelligence. I mean, if you watch most performers today, you watch most people in business today, most people in your neighborhood are walking while checking their social media feeds. They are addicted to video game entertainment. They are spending the best hours of their day watching dancing cats on YouTube. I mean, it is incredible right now how consumed people are with their tiny white screens. And when you look at the A players, many of the most creative and productive people on the planet, you will notice that they do and work in such desperate ways. Because in order to achieve the results that only 5% of people achieve, you must think, act, and behave like only 5% of the world's population. And the best people on the planet in terms of creativity and productivity are not spending their finest hours addicted to distraction. They are doing work that matters. They are not doing fake work. They are doing real work. And so in this podcast, I want to walk you through a number of protocols that will really help you multiply your productivity in the finest of ways. The first piece of technology to create exponential productivity is what is called tight bubbles of total focus. Your environment affects how you look. And if you look at B or C level performers, you'll see that they don't care much about being distracted. So they get very distracted. There are a lot of noises. Their phones are going to vibrate. There may be news in the background. There may be messy environments all around them. And there may be even toxic people. To truly hundredfold your productivity, I recommend creating environments with tight bubbles of total focus. The way I run my work life on certain days makes me very hard to reach. Be very hard to reach during key times of your week. I mean, I see a lot of people and I'm not judging them. I'm just observing them. Every time their phone rings, they check in or they have these loud notifications, so they are constantly distracted. And we know what research says. The research says we spend 2 hours a day distracted. And it also takes 21 minutes to refocus your attention after being distracted. So, if you are being distracted by notifications, checking your phone, checking your Twitter feed, checking your Facebook feed, looking at Instagram, checking all the different platforms, that is going to destroy your focus. So, the first piece has these tight beams being created by technology in order to create objects that are completely focused. I want you to be a high performer, increase your productivity, and surround yourself with other high performers. The second technology for you to create exponential productivity is what I call learned minimalization. So, minimalism is often considered a design philosophy, right? It's like very stark, very sparse, sometimes industrial, lots of white, not a lot of things. It's like you go into a boutique hotel and it's designed by Philippe Starck, a great French designer, and it's very minimalist. What I'm encouraging you to do with great love and respect is to be ultra productive. Adopt the mindset of learned minimalism. Here's one thing about the most productive people, they understand that the secret to genius is not complexity but simplicity. If you look at any of the great artists, they didn't pack a lot into their work days and personal lives. Guess what I'm saying? Being monomaniacally focused on being world class at only a few things is one of the secrets to iconic productivity. And if you look at any great artist, entrepreneur, business builder, author, or humanitarian, they were all monomaniacally focused on one thing. They were minimalists. And so I want to leave you with these two thoughts. Thank you.